So today I'll be going over Flagman cases. So I've got all 8 cases here, just there and on the bottom as well. So I've set it out so that it's these 4 cases are the right hand side and the bottom are the left handed, and that the stickered ones are the even cases and the stickerless ones are odd cases. Yeah. So let's just go over the even cases first. So as you can see, I find it kind of difficult just to try to recognize Flagman, but the main thing is that you have a bar plus an adjacent plus an opposite corner. So it's an adjacent edge opposite corner towards this bar, and for the left it's the same except the left bar the left is like on the left is the lefty has a left bar and the righty has a right on the bar. And the way you want to hold it for both of the odd cases, you want to hold the bar so that it's in so it's either here or here. So as you can see, I would hold it here. Yeah. Okay. So to distinguish between this one and this Flagman, yep, this one here, go by the baton, or the flag really. So it's called Flagman because that's the flag, that's like the person, and then that's the head. Yeah. Okay. So the baton here, these two are matching. So you know that this block would go there. And over here, these aren't matching, so you know that this goes to here. Yeah. So if the baton is there, then you do this algorithm. So if it's a right hand one, you go from the back, or you do right prime. And this is the difference between the baton and non-baton. You do an R, and then you'd have to do that R at the back, and I'll explain that later. So over here, I'll do it to this one. So this is the inverse case, so because it's not the baton, so instead of doing an R with what I'd usually do for that one, just do an F, and then that's when you reverse the R. Yeah. So I'll do it again on this one. So this one would have the baton and put my bar there. So it's R prime, U prime, R prime, U2 prime, R, F prime, RU, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, U2, and reverse. And doing that again, I'll just get this case, the non-baton case. And for that, it's R prime, U prime, R prime, U2 prime, F prime, and then R U prime, R prime, U F, R prime, and then inverse. And now for the lefty cases, you hold it so that, again, the bar's there. So this might look really weird, because the way I used to recognize it was, I would put this trash block to either the left or right, but then it gets really complicated, because then if you do that, then you have to do a Y rotate. Yeah. So just focus on rotating the bar to the place, or doing U2. And hopefully I'll try to create some centerless. So centerless meaning you don't have to rely on the centers. Centerless recognition, that's later in the future. So here, the baton, you have the baton case, and over here you have the non-baton case. As you can see, the Flagman's just upside down, because it's the guy holding it on the left. Yeah. Okay. So here, it's instead of R prime, it's R U U2, and since it's a baton, you do the R prime or R, and then I do a rotation and just, yeah. And over here, there's no baton, or the baton, it's flipped, or the flag is flipped. But you can recognize it on this too. I just feel like it'd be easier. No, whatever suits you, really. So in this case, it's the same mode setup, and then you just do the, well, BR prime or U. There is a difference though, like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, so that's from the back, or the lefty version, so I can do it one more time. Whoops, no I can't, lol. Yeah. Okay, let's just forget about the odd cases. Now let's do the, even cases. Now we do the odd cases. So the odd cases, it's more prominent because you have 2 bars instead of 1. And now remember how I said for the odd cases you try to put the bar. So since it's 2 bars, you're probably wondering which one do you know. Well, this bar gives you 4 solved pieces, and this bar only gives you 3 solved pieces. So you want to set it up to the one that solves the most pieces. Yeah. So instead of putting the bar where I told you to do it for the odd case, even cases, for the odd cases, so when you have 2 bars, you want to put the bar on the right. I know. Yeah. So as you can see, it's, so if the bars are connected, then you do this case. Alright. So it's R prime, U prime. So it's kind of like R prime, and then here. Then over here you get this block and you break this block here. And then you insert this block back, and then that will connect to these 2. And then solve from there. And for the inverse, the bars won't be connected. Instead, you have, so this guy is holding a very solid baton. Yeah. So the not flag on the right, and you do the inverse of that, and the inverse is, this is the differences here. You break it now, and then you fix it, put this back, and then fix everything else. Yep. So again, I'll show you. Okay. Over here, if the bar's connected, then if the bar's connected, then you preserve it a bit, and then from this point you break it. Yep. And then if it's not, then you break it. Yep. Alright, and then again for the lefty, so here the bar that's not the baton is on the right still, because we mirror our algs this way. So over here it's, this one's not actually a mirrored. This is I'm not sure how, it's not mirrored, that's all I can say. It's kind of different, and you'll see why. So it might seem mirrored to you, but it's not. Yeah. So it's R U to R prime, and then it's U to prime, and then this is the block that does what it does before, so this will break that, and then you put it back. Sorry for the background noise, I cut that over. And instead of socializing, I'm making this video. So, oops, I did the wrong one. Yeah, and this is the last case actually. So I can do it on this one. This video's gone quite a bit over time, what I usually like it to be, like 7 minutes, but it's not as it's not as obvious as the other 2 cases. So yeah. Anyways, so the lefty version. So you do that, and over here you break it, and you fix it there, and then you fix it. And yeah, so I don't know how you would go about testing your knowledge on this, but yeah, you guys it's kind of hard to spot and solve, just for the fact that you'd be very used to looking at two bars and be like, oh shit, what is that? So I'm gonna try and clarify. I'll make a video clarifying all the separate cases, like pattern cases, rather than so the site goes by it goes by cycle cases, but I think pattern cases would be nicer, so I'm gonna try and make a document about that. And just this last, well, you know, it's that you break it and then yeah, so that's Flagman. Yeah, hopefully it was more structured, even though it took longer. And yeah, the algs will just be on the side. Okay, bye.